All right, we're live. We're live. I can't see anything on the screen. I didn't know. But
I
this
see
is
nothing.
this is 360 Real Talk. Happy to be here with you guys. Oh, there we are. Thank you. So
Episode
welcome.
10.
Yeah. So here with DJ 360, I'm Alex.
Yeah.
It's your source for entertainment, entrepreneurship, lifestyle. Every Monday from 10-ish. Nailed it, to 11-ish.
Yeah.
Support us by subscribing. You can do it on YouTube, Google Play, iTunes. So I think we're gonna hop right into one of our funnier segments. Some caption this. This is
Caption this.
a great thing to do while we're sharing away in our groups and our pages.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me try to. All right. Somebody else has got to share. If you're listening, share. I got to share it to my personal real quick.
Oh, gosh.
At least. Let me do that real quick. And it gives people. You always hear people when they're going live. They're like, well, let's give some people some time to get in here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Maybe. And now I kind of know why. Because it's like it takes a second to populate.
It does. We're what, 20 seconds behind? Is that right? 20 seconds? Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll give people a second to get in there and start commenting.
Yeah, let's get some people in here before we get going real good.
Yeah.
We
Oh,
got
look,
three.
Hey, guys.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
Yeah, share with your friends. Try and get as many people in here to hear this podcast as possible. We do this just as for fun and just, it's an outlet for me.
Yeah.
And
Same.
try and get it out there as many people as we can, though. So subscribe on iTunes, Google, all that good stuff. You can watch all of our old episodes.
They're pretty good.
Yeah, we're pretty funny sometimes.
We're still going.
We're still learning. We're getting there. Yeah, we got 4 people now.
Oh, hey, guys.
All right.
Hey, all 4 of you.
Yeah, we might as well start. You guys share. Please share with everybody.
We're going to do.
All right.
Caption
this.
Caption
this.
Oh, gosh. And yours are first.
Oh, man.
What is this?
All right, guys. We've gathered here today to discuss Miss Piggy.
We will take down the squirrels. Yes.
Yeah, I'm done.
You're done?
Yeah.
It was your thing.
I know. I lost it because I got it over here. I was trying to find it because I'm blind. And
all right,
I,
Eric, what do you
just
got?
couldn't.
This is riveting conversation.
Oh, nice.
Oh, man.
Nice.
How long did you wait for that one? Riveting conversation.
Nice.
Woo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wah, wah, wah.
That was good. Okay, yeah, we'll do the
Yeah.
next one. Oh, my goodness.
Go ahead.
What is this? What is even happening?
No.
I guess she's got food in her hands.
Yeah. No, you
Okay.
can't have my burger.
I don't even share with my children.
This bitch don't know it, but we're about to get this burger. There's more of us than her.
Can I have that cheeseburger?
Oh my god. I feel like one of those monkeys is about to be like, "This is Sparta."
Yeah, right? You don't even
She's-
eat. Why are you
she's
trying to
pretty
eat
giant.
now? Look at her. She's so skinny.
Oh, Doug, who's who's croaking? That was good.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
And what is over in the corner with the big tail over there? Like, there's
That's
other.
a monkey. That's
Oh,
one of
it's
the
like there's
monkeys.
more circling in on her. Like, she is not going to get away with that burger. It's just
Yeah,
not
no.
going to happen. All right,
Jumped by nature.
Here we go. Moving on.
Oh, fine. Oh, you had 3. Okay. Oh God.
Boo, your caption this sucks.
Oh, they're right. It's painful.
I want to know why some of these people look like they're sleeping.
Some of them are
That's
Some
that
of
sleeping,
them are
boring.
okay?
actively booing, and some of them are just like over it.
This is like,
The photographer's flash was really bright.
yeah,
This is-
The lady in the front in the blue jean jacket looks like she just sneezed.
right. Good thing I didn't pay to watch this movie.
Oh my God.
Accurate.
I have nothing. I
I
don't
thi-
know. I have no
I
idea
think
what's
I need to
going
go to
on
the
here.
bathroom, but I don't feel like getting up.
That was the lady in the brown vest.
Yeah, definitely. Move out of the way, asshole.
Oh my god.
Brown leather jacket, third row.
Nah, dad,
Okay.
dad
All
over in the
right.
striped shirt with his hand up.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Correct.
It's not that big.
Oh, which one was that?
Which one is it? Which one is it? Which one is it? Because what they're watching is Magic Mike live.
Yeah, right.
I just figured it out.
Who just farted?
Oh god. That's the only thing that makes sense.
They're watching Magic
Mike live, okay?
That's why all the
Two
guys
girls
look
are
really
they
angry.
have their eyes shut. The
The
men
girls are not
angry.
impressed.
Okay, and it's called Surprise Magic Mike Live.
Correct.
Damn, you know what? Look at the guy in the orange shirt, the orange striped shirt, upper left corner.
I'm saying, tell me I'm wrong.
He looks like he's having fun.
This is Surprise Magic Mike Live.
How do I copy the freaking link to the podcast so I can share it? Anyway, back to the regular scheduled
gosh,
program.
that was good.
Back
That
to
was
you.
good.
Yeah. Back to the regular scheduled program.
Yeah.
So, I come across something good from Entreprenuer this week. You know, I like to pull some topics from there.
Oh, we got men's health in here for the next
Got men's
one.
health in there too.
Should
Shout
be
out to Entreprenuer and Men's Health
Yep.
for creating great content. One of these days I'll write my own, but you know, this is cool. And we got, look who it is. Grant Cardone is a VIP contributor. I didn't even realize
I
that.
don't know who that is.
He's a very successful online marketer.
Oh, okay. Excellent.
He's an international sales expert is what his title says.
Nice.
So let's talk about this. So, you know, and this is something I struggle with. My kid gives me shit all the time about not being home enough, not spending enough time with her, you know, and dating never works because I'm always working. And
Isn't your daughter 16?
yeah, I know, right? I'm like, get a life.
I was.
Get a life.
I admit, like, it's like bittersweet
Yeah.
that she wants to hang out with you.
Yeah,
Because,
but at
like,
the
I feel like
same
most
time, it's
teenagers
like,
are like, get
Jesus.
away from me.
Right.
I mean,
I'm like, come on, man.
but that is tough, you know,
Yeah.
balancing
Like, come on.
your family time and your business time. So how do you do it? What do
I
you
mean, so,
do? Grow a few more arms?
I mean, you got to make quality time for your family every day. Not every once in a while, but every day.
Every day.
So, you know, I'm gonna start reading these things through before I
Before you
put them
use
together one of these
oh
days.
my gosh.
One of these days. So here's a good point it makes. It says, I know too many people who have money but no quality life with their
Right.
family.
Right.
So how many people do we know that are like, you know, a lot of people put that persona out there like they're really successful and they're rich and everything's great,
Right.
but then they're miserable at home
How did
because
they
there
get there?
there is no
Right.
at home for them because they spend their life just working their life away.
Right.
And I feel like we
exactly.
all kind of get trapped in that,
Definitely.
you know, where we feel like just got to get it done, no stopping, no sleep till Brooklyn.
Well, I think the tough thing is when you don't have like a goal or an end point, because then
Yeah.
you just kind of perpetually go hoping that it's gonna pan out the way you expected it to.
Yeah.
Because one thing that I've seen a lot of in a lot of the entrepreneur groups that I read through on Facebook is, you know, I did this for 2 years and I had a goal, you know, 1 year and I had a goal and it was just all the time, just nonstop, get your thing off the ground.
Yeah.
And so that seems to work out for some people. I don't know that it's the thing for everyone.
Right. This guy says one way he optimizes his time with his wife is to spend time together while building their business. So
Okay,
obviously Fred
okay.
over here has a wife that's an entrepreneur too.
Exactly.
Like shout out
That's
to
helpful.
Fred. Where do we find these women at? I don't know because all the women I know that
There's-
are entrepreneurs are too busy raising kids and running their business.
Yeah.
All you guys are freaking too busy.
Oh God.
Just like the entrepreneurs. You know, I feel like if you're successful, you're busy. I don't know. Some people,
I don't
then some
know.
people just, I don't know. Like I'm jealous sometimes. I see some people just running their business at ease, but is it a persona they put out? I don't know.
I think when it comes down to it, you make time for what matters. That's a conscious decision or
Yeah.
unconscious
So
decision, maybe, but
yeah, so he's saying take your work to dinner with you, and I'm like, I don't agree.
no,
I
I
don't
disagree with
agree at
that
all. I
completely.
don't agree at all.
Don't take your work to dinner with you.
Yeah.
Use that as a time to take a breath.
Yeah, exactly.
Collect
Take a
yourself.
break. Here lately, I've been like trying to leave. Like I've actually been leaving my phone in the car when me and my daughter go to dinner
Oh,
sometimes.
that's nice. That's sweet.
Yeah.
Good.
Just because.
I've been enforcing that at dinner time myself and leaving my phone away so we
You
can sit
have
down,
to.
and I force them to
Yeah.
talk to me, and they're like, "But mommy, you're boring," and I'm like,
Yeah.
"Deal with it."
Wow, this dude's just bashing it. I didn't even read this before I put it together.
Oh my gosh, you're still reading the article
Yeah.
for the first time.
So date night once or twice a week won't build a strong marriage. This guy claims.
Oh.
We have a strong marriage because we're on the same page 100% of the time,
I feel like
including
we
how
don't-
we view time.
I feel like we don't have enough backstory. Like, when did they
Yeah.
start their journey into entrepreneurship?
Yeah.
I mean,
well, I don't feel like this is a
did
valid
they
article.
run into
I
any...
dropped the ball on this one, guys, but let's just talk about it anyway. I think it's important to make time for life
Yeah.
in general, and I try my best. Here lately, I've just been including a bunch of vacations into my year. We did spring break, and then we did one at the end of summer, and now we're going skiing for the first time in winter.
Really? That'll be fun.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
that's great.
you know,
Nice.
that's my way of making up for all the quality time that I don't get throughout the year.
Yeah. Yeah.
Spend that week like just doing something else completely.
I like to do experiences too. The last couple years, I've taken mine to Wallops Island
Nice.
for a space-themed Easter egg hunt. But we also just kind of explore the place and spend a weekend, and you know,
Nice.
just doing activities instead of, buying them things all the time.
Well, yeah, you got to do things. Like you got to find, things to do with your family. Enjoy your time together, because that you don't get that time back. Like my daughter's about to graduate, and I'm like, Jesus,
Right.
where'd time go?
That's
You know
wild.
what I
I don't
mean?
even want to think about that.
It's
Oh,
it's
gosh.
kind of like it's like great, and then in the other way, it's like, what am I gonna do then?
And what happened?
What am I gonna do
Where
then?
did it all go?
So yeah, just just spend time with people that matter to you instead of working your life away. So moving on. So apparently there is this thing called dry January, according to
Dry January.
Men's Health.
Like a dry wedding is
Yeah.
the worst thing you can hear
Right.
walking in.
So every January, people make New Year's resolutions to become a better, healthier version of themselves. So a poll revealed that eating healthier, working out, saving money were the three most popular resolutions for the year.
What were they?
Eating healthy, saving money, and working out
Yeah.
are the most popular resolutions for the new year.
Okay.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
So, but recently dry Januaries became trendy, where you swear off booze for the month, and there's actual health benefits going health free, or going alcohol free.
Going what free? Going what free?
Let's see.
What?
So
He's not going to answer.
yeah,
Just skip past that.
So nonprofit Alcohol Research UK did dry January in 2013. So apparently this has been a thing for quite some time.
Okay.
4,300 people pledged not to drink for the month.
That's
so
excellent.
yeah,
It's bad for you. I mean,
2017 the number spiked to over 5 million people doing this.
wow, that's
Then it
huge.
started spilling into the United States.
Okay.
So this has been a thing, and then it goes on to tell you about how bad alcohol affects your body,
Right.
leads to
Of course.
inflammation. Drinking too much can damage your entire body.
Mhm.
Fatty liver is common in people that drink are above the guidelines. They're
Right.
saying anything above 2 drinks per day for men is moderate.
Wow. Two per day. I feel like that's generous. If you're having 2 drinks
I don't
every day.
I don't feel like that's moderate. I feel like that's barely anything.
What? we could increase that to
Good-
4.
Yeah, right. Why not? Depends on your size. There's so
All
many
of the
factors into
factors.
this. There's so many factors in this.
Oh God.
So luckily, our liver is forgiving organ. says Dr. Carr, it can heal itself when the insult, in this case alcohol, goes away. So her liver can just take it, apparently.
Or you could buy the stuff from the dude last week.
Right, the Intox
There
Detox.
you go.
See, I tried that over
How did
the
that
weekend.
work out for you?
All right, so I think because I left my drops and I hadn't been using cranberry and with all that sugar when I was drinking, that I ended up with a headache. It wasn't like a hangover headache,
Left your drops?
like my little drop stuff I said I was putting in the
Oh,
vodka.
okay.
Yeah.
So
So
it didn't work out for you, huh?
no.
Yeah.
So doctor says it's going to take more than a month to completely heal your liver and the rest of your body. I can believe that because it's like
Okay.
it's never bad. He says it's never a bad idea, and it's a great time to evaluate your relationship with alcohol.
Nice.
Oh man, yeah.
Okay, so is anyone gonna participate in
Dry January.
Dry January? Anyone? No? That's a strong no
It's
from
saying
Eric.
it says dry January can also help you drink less.
How old's the intern?
Oh,
Are
he's
you
just getting
participating?
started.
Okay. 2 solid no's on that.
Yeah. I mean, I'm definitely not participating. I just thought it was crazy.
That is, I mean, it makes a habit if you want to stop drinking. You want to pledge to something. That's cool.
Somebody made it
Go
so
for it.
some guy goes more than a year and he's still dry and he's feeling better physically and mentally.
Well, I can imagine you're not drinking alcohol at all.
Yeah.
Like, of course you feel better than you would if you were drunk.
Yeah, so they say proceed with caution because if you're a chronic heavy drinker, going cold turkey, you'll have
yeah, it'll
symptoms
mess you
like
up.
insomnia, agitation, sweating, anxiety. It's a withdrawal like thing. Yeah, it
So,
sucks.
talk to your doctor before you quit alcohol.
Right. Binge drinking in men typically looks like 5 or more drinks in a span of about 2 hours.
That's binge drinking.
Yeah.
So that's like you're just going
that's
out to
according
get drunk
yeah,
at night.
that's according to the United States dietary guidelines.
Okay.
No more than 2 drinks a
What
day.
about women? What is it? What
It
does it
doesn't.
look like?
Well, it's men's health.
Because there used to be a wine diet, and it was like you had a glass of wine, I think, with every meal. I'm pretty sure it was every meal. Yeah, and it was supposed to help you lose weight and
I think I
be
remember
happy
hearing
all the
something
time.
about that.
Surprise.
Yeah, I think I remember hearing something like that.
Yeah.
So
And your drinks are a 12-ounce beer, a 5-ounce glass of wine, or a 1.5-ounce shot of liquor.
yeah,
Those are your individual serving sizes. But we got to remember the rest
I
of the
don't think-
factors, whatever they are.
yeah, I don't think anybody really pays attention to serving
So
size.
if you do
when
it
comes
within
to
an
alcohol.
hour, you're okay.
Yeah.
That's probably seems legit.
Yeah, no, it's probably definitely legit. It'll probably save you from DUI too.
Oh my god.
You know what I mean? For those people that like the chance and drink it, I'm
Don't.
on that Lyft and Uber life now. It costs a little bit, but
You have a 16-year-old daughter.
yeah, I got
What
too
are you
much to
doing?
lose. Yeah.
She could drive you around. She's your DD.
Oh yeah, not late at night. She goes to bed.
Oh, that's true. That whole
School
thing.
nights and
That whole thing. You're right. Okay, I'm with you.
So I mean, I'm not drinking as much as I used to anyway. Now that I'm not DJing as much, so it's just a weekend thing that I gotta
Yeah.
worry about. And I typically spend the night with a friend or
Sure.
don't drink as much.
Right.
So anyway, moving
All
on
right.
to WTF news of the week.
Oh gosh. These are good. I think we got some good ones.
We got some good ones.
Yeah.
So,
Oh god. Oh no.
oh, we skipped entertainment. So, no. I thought we were going WTF first. Yeah. Oh, man, it's all good. We got off somewhere. No worries. No worries. I'm going to share it around some more.
Oh gosh.
Sharing it around.
I'm surprised you haven't been banned again.
Nah, I'll be alright. Facebook hates me. They always hate me. They're always
Oh.
trying to slow me
Did
down.
anyone happen to be affected by the Facebook shutdown?
Yep, mine went down. You know, it's funny. I was like copy and pasting something in a
And
group.
it just stopped.
And it stopped, and I was like, damn it, I'm in Facebook jail. I just knew it.
I was just sitting in my
And then
car.
I was sitting there, like, Googling how to get around it, and I was just like,
Oh my
da-da-da.
gosh.
And then finally I
This
come
can't
across.
be real.
Yeah, finally I come across an article that says how to check if there's an outage. and I
Oh
checked, and
yeah.
it was down. And like there was reports
I
of
think
Facebook being down.
someone correct me if I'm wrong. I'm gonna find it right now. I think it's like site down or something like that.
Yeah, it said site down. Sorry, something went wrong. Like it was completely blank. Like nothing.
Down for everyone or just me? Is it down right now?
Yeah, yeah.
That's pretty good.
Nah, it was a trip for a second, and then everybody was like, "Well, they probably hacked it." So here's something interesting I didn't have. I should.
It's just you. That's a pretty good one.
All right, cool. So you
Oh,
got
we're
it set
ready?
up.
Okay.
All right, so back to where WTF news of the week. All right, so first up we got Prince George officer suspended over claims of demanding money during traffic stops.
Oh my gosh.
This is just ridiculous. You know, they've all over the years everybody's kind of always been iffy about police officers and how clean they are and how they do things, but this is like really really? You know what I mean? It's like one thing for
technology tonight is just.
yeah.
You did see that.
Oh yeah.
I missed it.
You missed it?
What happened?
Subliminal message.
You'll see it again. Oh my
Nice.
god, that's wonderful. That's just
So
good.
there's this cop that supposedly was going around pulling people over and asking for cash to overlook their violations.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Did they what's happening with him now?
So they suspended him with pay.
Okay.
I'm
All
like,
right.
all right.
They got to investigate.
Yeah. So the victims both complied and gave the officer several $100s. Neither received
Complied.
the traffic. Yeah. Neither one of them got a citation. And they're saying if it's proven to be true, this is quite simply a crime. Individuals will be held accountable. Yeah.
It's possible that other citizens were extorted for cash
Yeah.
and other police officers were involved.
Yeah, and that they won't release the identity of the officer.
What is this? And this is news for Washington.
Yeah, this is local.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. It's okay. You guys
Well, here's the
watching
fun.
a little too much television.
Yeah, so here's a fun fact. Citizens are always entitled to demand that an officer call their supervisor to a
Oh,
traffic
yeah.
stop or other police interaction. Says if they feel unsafe with the officer,
You absolutely
get
can.
away, call 911 and be connected with supervisor.
Yep.
Okay, so how are you going to I'm confused though. If you're in a heated situation with a police officer,
If you're in a heated
how are
situation,
you gonna get
already know
away?
they're a cop.
right. Well,
That's
no, it's not even a matter of them being a cop. It just says if you feel unsafe with the officer, you can
Oh.
step away and call 911.
That's a very broad
I don't
term,
yeah,
I
I don't
think, to say
think
to feel unsafe.
not all situations are going to allow for you to go, I feel unsafe with you, officer.
Right,
I'm
right.
stepping away and making a phone call.
Right.
Yeah, so but hey, whatever. What?
I think you should. It's like one of those common sense things. Like,
yeah, and use
if a
with
cop is
precaution.
asking you for cash, you know that's not right.
Yeah,
You know this is not normal.
use precaution.
Like,
Yeah,
call them out right there.
right.
Why? What?
Just be careful. Anyway, so
Okay.
something pops up this week that just baffled me.
Did you shared this to the page at
Yeah.
one point, didn't you?
Yeah,
Oh,
so
God, this is a good one.
supposedly, there's
Itchy
some
nips.
yeah wreath covers
Time for
for
the holidays.
extra holiday cheer for the ones that don't like to wear clothes, I guess. Or I mean, is this substitute for a bra? I don't know.
Definitely not.
I mean,
Definitely no.
I mean, you're definitely not walking around
That's
like that.
like
There's no support involved there whatsoever.
Yeah, there's definitely no support.
no.
Or there's an invisible underwire, and I'm not buying it.
Right.
Oh God, it
man.
just it makes the boobs itch immediately.
So
just
they're
looking
made
at
out
it.
of
They're so bad.
they're made out of red and green pom poms.
They're so bad. Look at that
with gold
like,
bells in the middle.
glitter plastic hanging off the pom poms. I
Yeah.
mean, seriously, if anyone is questioning whether or not that's comfortable, just go hold the pom pom to your own nipple.
The makers
I'm
suggest
sorry, glue it
yeah.
next to it and leave it there
Look,
for
so
a while.
the makers suggest not wearing them longer than 8 hours.
Oh, good. That's a good suggestion. Oh my God, 8 hours. I don't think.
I don't
they're
know if that's
staying.
yeah, I don't know. Oh, there's different
8
ones. I've never
hours.
even looked. There's different
Oh, God.
ones.
Oh, he's in the article.
Oh man.
Okay.
There's star ones. There's
Packages.
package ones. Yeah. So
Okay, I'm gonna be honest.
I want to know, anybody out there, would anybody
This guy
buy
said,
these?
Why not mistletoe?
Would anybody buy these for their girlfriend, or if there's a girl watching, would you wear these for your man? Because I don't see this. Where would this come in handy besides this is just funny? Like
I gotta look at the article.
you're not gonna wear them out in public.
No.
It's Christmas time, so it ain't like you can pretend it's a bikini and wear it to the pool or anything.
So here's the thing. This is why I want to go look at the article.
I don't know.
So the other ones, the package ones,
Yeah.
those don't look as uncomfortable as the other ones. Those look
Well,
like
those
regular,
look like Band-Aids or
like
something.
they look just like pasties.
Yeah,
They just
kind
stick
of.
on, like they just cover you. So, but the pom poms, I could not. Okay, I'm gonna share something that's unfortunate and sad. The other day, I was eating chips. And I was laying in bed. I was waiting for my kids to go to sleep, and I had like a handful of chips I was snacking on, and I lost one.
Oh,
And
man.
I'm like, where did it go? I'm looking
Of
around
course,
everywhere,
we know
and I'm
where
like,
that went.
it must have fallen on the floor because it's nowhere to be found. So I'm up the next morning, and I'm like around the house doing stuff, and I'm like, why is my freaking boob so itchy right now? It's so bad. It was so itchy. And so, of course I scratch it, and there's a goddamn chip.
Oh man.
So no, you don't want something abrasive, stuck to you. But the other
No.
ones, they don't look so bad. They look like just nipple covers.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really get the point of it. I guess they're being funny, or I don't know if they're real, but apparently they are, though. They're $10. It's European money, though.
€10.
10 euros. Let me go to shop now. Let me check this out. Oh, there's a US version of boohoo.com. Yeah, $10.
Okay.
You can
For
get
a couple
these.
single-use pasties.
They're actually out of stock right now.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Oh my gosh.
Let's see what styles they come in.
So Christmas,
Details.
Halloween morphed into Christmas.
Right. Let's see details and care. How do you care for these? Perform a skin test 24 hours before wear. So how does that work? How do you perform a skin test? I guess just rub it on your boob.
I don't understand because
Don't wear
the adhesive.
Yeah, don't wear for 8 hours plus. Can discontinue if irritation occurs.
So
And do not use them if you got open cuts on your breast.
throw them away.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean,
alright.
hey, they say free returns on orders. They hope you're satisfied, so at least they're not trying to rip you off. They truly hope that you enjoy these nipple covers for the holidays.
All right.
Man.
Well, to anyone
Yeah.
who's buying those, good luck. Well,
If anybody does
I'll
buy
share.
those, please take a picture and send it to us. That would be
Please,
hilarious.
Please, I need at least one man to
Right.
buy these.
I mean, it's
so we can
$10.
send a picture to Mark.
I'd almost buy somebody these if they wanted them. Almost. I don't know.
Yeah.
Depends.
Oh God.
Speaking of which,
Nope.
Did you give that $20 away that you talked about last week?
Did I give the $20? No one asked me about it. I'm still gonna pick someone from
Alex
last
was
week.
trying to give away $20 last week,
did,
and
and no
none of you guys paid attention
no one
enough
did
to be
anything.
like, "Hey, what's up with that 20?"
I know.
I can't believe that.
Killing me.
Right. So here's something else we're gonna start. We want to start a local small business spotlight series every week. I threw a form out there on the page. I think, is it on the page? The application I made up.
Yep.
So I threw it out there. There's an application. We are going to charge a $50 fee just to kind of cover the cost of the labor. And, we don't make money with this. We spend money on it, and it's just a way to get back and give back. So, we're getting pretty good views every week. So you can get some design for your brand. We'll cut it out for you and send it to you. We'll run an advertisement on the podcast for the month. For anybody that signs up to spotlight their company, we're gonna come up with a nice little package to make it well worth it. I think it's a good idea.
I think so too.
I think so too.
Yeah.
We're gonna get the website up soon and make this, more of like an online magazine blog outside of just the podcast. We're looking for interns. If anybody wants to learn with us about this podcast thing, if you want to be on the
This is a great
ground,
place to do it.
if you want to be on the ground level and get some hands-on experience of, growing a podcast
It
with
is an
us.
unpaid internship.
It is unpaid. But if we make it, you could be like that dude off of Howard Stern. What was that dude's name?
The dude off
John?
Howard Stern.
I don't know who he was, but like, remember Howard Stern? Like, he had all these weird characters on his show, and I wonder if it was just people that decided they would just wanted to help out. I mean, Howard Stern was kind of weird to begin with, but
Was super famous. They made a movie about him.
Nah, they made a movie. Like, he went from like his basement in college or something. Like, he went from college just messing around, and look at him now. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So.
Yeah, I don't know who the dude from Howard Stern is.
I
Were you
forget
talking
his
about one of
name.
his co-hosts?
Yeah, one of his co-hosts.
He had a female co-host.
He had a female co-host,
Yeah.
and then he had, I think,
No.
John the intern, maybe.
It
I
was
don't know.
Stuttering John.
Stuttering
There
John.
was,
Stuttering John?
Jackie the Joke Man.
What? How do you know these people? Why have you been
Because
sitting
I
back there quiet for
listened
so
to
long?
Howard Stern
I used
when I was
to-
a kid.
yeah.
That's great. And it's great that you remember.
I'm old because I used to listen to him on the
He
way
was
to
on
work.
106.7
Hold on.
Yep,
hold on.
he was on the 106.7 for the longest
years
time.
ago, before he went to satellite.
Yeah. Remember the one dude that used to do the prank calls every morning? That dude
Yeah.
was classic too.
I feel like people really. It was Robin.
Robin
Robin
was
was his
the chick.
co-host. She was the co-host.
She
She was
was
there like the
fun.
whole time from like day one through
Yeah.
the end.
She was fun.
Yeah.
That
So
was-
I
the whole
remember
thing
her
was fun.
kind of.
So I mean,
I
I've
remember her
always
name.
tried to. I want to create that like Howard Stern, like entertainment,
Yeah.
funny, and then and still be like informational too. You know what I mean? So moving on to local entertainment this week. Of course, it's holiday season. Just got out of Halloween, and now we're getting
What's
into
up, Shannon?
Now we're getting into Christmas already. It's not really my time of the year. I just contribute because of my kid. So we got the concert lights at the Village at the town center. I've been going there for a while though. I took my daughter there when she was little. It's really cool. Even as an adult, I see a lot of adults
It's
going
cute.
there, and
It's
they hand out
fun.
hot chocolate, and they've added more and more to it every year. So it's pretty cool. Check
I
it out.
missed it. I missed the kickoff this
Yeah.
year. I was upset because I really enjoy doing that. It's a lot of fun.
It
So
is
it's
a lot of
cute.
fun.
It's a cute attraction.
It
It's,
is.
friendly.
I like it.
So check it out.
They're free and every night of the week through
Yep.
Christmas Eve. Shows at 6:30, 7:30, 8:30, and 9:30. Over by Bravo. It's a synchronized light show, and it starts November 11th. So it started yesterday.
Yep. I hope it was fun. If you guys went, let me know if it was fun. I'm sure it was.
Yeah, of course.
How was the food? Thank you for going.
Right. So there's also, I like gingerbread houses in the winter.
I'm surprised you picked this.
I like this. They got a couple of these. They got one over at Ferry Farm. They have like a gingerbread contest, and that one's really cool. I go to that one every
Really?
year. Like, there's some really
Really?
big gingerbread houses in there.
Oh, cool.
So this one that I picked is and it's over there in Ferry Farm. Go figure. So they have the class, and then they probably have the contest with the people that make them.
That is cool.
So it's a gingerbread house construction workshop.
Nice.
Saturday. It's actually this Saturday at 2:00 to 3:30. Over in Ferry Farm at George Washington's Ferry Farm, the birthplace house.
Yeah.
Learn the secrets of building a real gingerbread house. Build and decorate step by step. All materials are provided. 7 years old. Anybody under 14's got to have adult with them. It's $10 a person.
Okay.
So they're saying you got to reserve and pay in advance.
Okay.
So that's pretty cool.
Can you go as an adult just chaperoning a child
Yeah.
and just pay for them?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay, that's cool.
I'm sure. Yeah, because, I mean, you really don't need to do both unless you got older kids. Like me and my daughter would do both.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So
Very cool.
what do you got for us on entertainment?
Okay, so my first one is the chamber orchestra at St. George's Church.
Okay.
I thought this was really cool. I played violin for a long time, and it's just really awesome to sit down and and watch a full orchestra. So this is a free event. It is Sunday, November 18th at 3 o'clock. So, yeah, you just go enjoy some music right downtown in a big, pretty church. If you haven't been in there, it's a pretty nice building. It's impressive to see. And then, of course, listening to the orchestra. I think I'm gonna bring my kids. So
Yeah, I mean, that seems pretty
that
cool.
sounds like a lot of fun
There's a lot of cool
for me.
yeah, there's a
Weird
lot
people
of
like
cool
me.
stuff going on at Christmas. I want to
Yeah.
go to Christmas Town at King's Dominion this year.
Okay, did you have season passes?
No, but I'm just
Ah.
gonna pay anyway.
Okay, I think
It'll
I'm
be
pretty
alright.
sure it's included for people who had season passes.
Let's hope so.
Yeah.
But
And this is their first one, so
should be
if
cool.
you go this year, you're going for the very first time, which is pretty great.
Yeah.
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 All right. And then some mine are quick. My other one, let me get back to the document here. This one's a little bit more for the grown-ups. This one is a holiday open house at Burnley Vineyards, and I've never been there before. I don't think that I've ever tried their wine, but this sounded pretty neat. They do this every year. They have some new wines. One is a Rivanna White, or Vidal Blanc, and a holiday hot spiced wine. So that
that's interesting.
sounds pretty
That sounds interesting. I'm not a wine drinker, but I think I might try that.
Those two wines are free during the wine tasting. Otherwise, you can taste 10 wines for $4 per person.
Nice.
And they also have cheese and other stuff included. It's 11 to 5. Let me tell you where this place is, because I don't know. I've never been there. Let's see. It sounds like it's a little bit out there. They're in Barbersville, Virginia.
Where in the world is this?
I don't know. Down 641.
Okay.
Wherever that is,
I don't
Route
know.
641.
So it sounds like a road trip.
But it's
but now we're going to a winery.
it's a vineyard.
Might want to stay out
winery.
there.
There you go. Check it out.
Turn it into
I'll
something.
Build a whole weekend around a free wine tasting.
There you go.
Nice.
Nice.
So yeah, those were my two that I found interesting. So let's do a little bit more caption this. We'll see if we have any creativity left in us for these. Oh, and we had more because Eric sent us some too, so I guess we'll do those at the end. This is a lot of fun. Hopefully you guys will caption along with us, all 6 of you.
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
gosh.
Hey, 6 people.
Okay.
What we got here?
The
The
What we-
delay is short tonight. It's only about 10 seconds.
The
Oh,
delay is
man.
short.
Yeah, it's weird.
That's cool. Not too bad. All right.
So we got just kill me. I'm so overworked.
Oh, God. A literal interpretation. Oh, sweet.
Just gonna take a nap.
Me, when I retire.
Still swimming in paperwork?
Yeah, right. Brings all the new definition of the dog ate my homework.
Oh, my God. I got nothing
My
else. Someone
my dad
help.
drowned my homework? Is
My
that what
dad
you
drowned my homework. Oh, my God.
Yeah, I'm nothing else on that one.
Maybe they're bills.
Right.
Drowning in debt.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good
Oh,
one.
thanks. That's it. That's all I
Yeah,
got. Anyone else? Anyone out there? Got anything?
Yeah, no. That's about it.
Eric?
I got nothing.
Intern?
Oh,
Oh, God, I'm so sorry.
Oh, man.
Nothing. Okay. Dang. All right, what's the next one?
Businessman's soup.
Businessman soup.
Oh, man.
Oh, God. That is great.
Soup of some broke entrepreneur.
Yours better than mine.
It was better than mine. That was nice. I don't know what's going on in this picture. I don't know.
Look at this shoe stew.
Shoe stew. Okay.
This salad has soul.
Oh my gosh, that was good. All right.
Nice.
Okay. I got nothing. I need paperweights.
Oh
Oh,
man.
okay, because the delay. That was a
Oh
good one,
man.
though.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. I got nothing. It's my picture,
What
and I have nothing.
what would he pair with
A shoe?
a shoe? What flavor of wine goes with leathery?
Ooh,
Mad
overcooked
Dog.
steak.
Mad Dog
Mad
2020.
Dog.
Oh man.
It explains why he's wearing the shirt.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. I don't know.
and why would you start with
With-
the shoelace?
With the shoelace.
Like he.
And
like,
not the. I don't know, but I gotta tell you, this dude's in trouble.
Yeah.
He's in some kind of trouble. He done messed up. Eating a shoe. Disgusting.
Yeah, I'm over it.
Well, okay then. Thank you guys for participating and caption this round 2.
Yeah.
Okay. So I thought this article was kind of interesting because it actually ended up not being an article but a conversation. I've been using LinkedIn a lot lately, and I just came across this in the feed, and it says, why millennials aren't buying homes. So this has been, I feel like, an ongoing thing for quite a few years. The millennials were a big group of people. I actually don't know if anyone else in this room falls into that category, though. You do? What about him? Okay.
What was it again?
Are you a millennial?
Well, definitely not on age. I don't know.
Oh,
That was the question.
at the
Not,
Do
oldest.
you feel like a millennial?
I feel like I'm like a mixture because
You need to
I'm
stop.
I'm like a half breed.
At the oldest age of millennials is the Xennials, and
See,
they're
I feel like I
defined
fall
as
into that
having-
category.
Well, if you had an analog childhood and a digital adulthood,
Yeah.
that's like I was around when cassette tapes were still like how
I
you
used
were
cassette
getting
tapes.
new music.
I recorded radio onto
Before
2
the
cassette
internet.
tapes,
I was a
had a
conscious child before
computer.
the internet.
but I had like Paint. I didn't have internet until like
had
a little bit
DOS.
later. We had dial-up internet.
Yeah, I
And
had
it was like
DOS.
me and my brother had to like pick up the phone or try and connect to the
Yeah.
computer. Like, yeah.
Yeah, so that's
We
an
were little
analog
kids
childhood.
then.
So like
Okay,
internet,
all right.
internet and
Take a
apps
w-
and smartphones.
yeah.
None of that stuff was part of your childhood.
I didn't have
Right,
internet.
right,
Yeah, I didn't have
exactly,
internet until
exactly.
I was an adult.
Yep.
Right.
No PlayStations.
Right. We had Sega.
Yeah, Sega was probably
Nintendo.
Super Nintendo. Sega was
There you
probably
go.
the-
If you
Yeah.
had first generation consoles, like
Oh, okay.
PlayStation 1,
That's good.
the
yeah.
original Xbox, you're probably an Xennial.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Dude, I remember I had an Xbox when my daughter was born. That's how old I am.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Oh
because
my-
I
and you
used
don't
to.
have an Xbox now, do you?
No, I do. I kept it. It's hacked out. It's got like 30, 40 games on it.
Nice.
Yeah, internal hard drive. Just turn it on and pick a game. Yeah, I had some cool games. I still play them.
Nice.
You know what I mean? But I remember like holding my daughter in my lap playing Madden because
Oh
back
my
then like
gosh.
she didn't care, and then she got old enough to care, and I was like, no more freaking Madden. Yeah.
I know it may seem like your original topic about why millennials aren't buying homes is like we kind of went off the path a little
We
bit.
did, but it's okay.
But here's a reason why millennials aren't buying homes.
Okay.
Because we're talking about video game consoles.
Oh, Jesus
exactly.
Christ. All right, and see, that's where, like, the snarkiness of the Gen Xer starts to come in. Because we're dumbasses. Now let me go listen. I'm going to go listen to freaking 9 Inch Nails.
Right, that's why it's Xennials. That's because you're right at the end of that Generation X. To the
Yeah.
next one.
So, anyways, I mean, it really is just a redundancy of everything we already know. So I was a little surprised to see this on LinkedIn now, and then it's a conversation starter piece. So this is not like an article somebody wrote. This is, a little paragraph, and then everyone's kind of chiming in with their own,
Right.
additional tidbits. So the
Still-
first person says, we're not buying homes because at the rate their predecessors did, we don't have the same amount of income. We have more debt, like stuff we already know. And then everyone just kind
Well,
of
yeah,
goes in.
the
and-
cost cost of living is crazy
It's
as
wild.
adults compared to what it was when we were growing up. I feel like
Yeah.
either that
And
or we
housing
just
costs in general.
everything.
What
Yeah,
I thought was interesting is that some of these comments are bottom line, there's not enough homes being built. There's not enough homes or
I don't know.
apartments. Now, I have to
Well,
disagree with
I
that.
don't. Yeah, I do too
At
because
least
right
locally,
now there's a boom again.
mm-hmm,
I see it.
and like construction.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
not necessarily in construction, but like I feel like houses like they slowed down for a second.
MySpace.
They slowed down for a second when real estate crashed,
Sure.
and that was it. And
Right.
then out of nowhere, it just started going crazy again.
Right.
Now they're building more homes. You know what I mean? Like I feel like it's back to where it was.
But it's interesting to me
But the
because
market's still weird.
we talk about like homelessness, or we talk about like a generation of people who are, they live with family or they live with friends or whatever it may be. And then some people's response is that there's not enough housing, and maybe in very highly populated areas that might be the case. But I feel like in more rural areas where we are specifically, there's plenty of houses. You drive by them all the time,
Yeah,
and they're empty
tons.
and they're foreclosing on, and the for rent sign sits outside. I think that's a pretty big indicator that like it's
Yeah.
just
Well,
it's
I don't think there's as many foreclosures because they're not giving the loans out as like they used to.
sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There probably are way less homeowners than there was, but I feel like, the people that own their homes are
They're
doing
staying in
okay.
'em.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because they're
absolutely.
not
They've
just
learned
giving them
from the
out to
mistakes.
anybody.
Yeah.
So I found an interesting article real quick on this about
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
7 ways life is more expensive than the previous generation.
Nice.
Let's see. I just want to touch on it real quick. It says incomes have increased, but see the significant economic
Cost of living
expenses. Yeah,
is just it's taken
it's buying
over.
buying a
Yeah.
home and college tuition are the two main
Like, you have to
things that have
pick one.
increased.
You have to pick one
Yeah,
if you get either of them. Um,
yeah.
But I just found this kind of interesting, and I feel bad for this girl. I don't know any of her political affiliations, anything to that effect. But this young lady is in office in New York now, and everyone's just making a mockery of her, publicly saying, I can't afford to move to DC from New York. I don't have money saved. Like,
OcasioCortez.
yeah.
It's Alexandra OcasioCortez.
Oh, she has the same name as me?
Oh man.
Alexandria, not Alexandra. Okay.
And she like ran for office. She might have won office.
She did. She did.
Wow.
She
And
won.
yeah.
And that's why she said I can't move to DC until I get my salary. I don't feel like that's I feel like that's not out of the norm. I'm surprised. I'm surprised that people are so kind of taken aback by it.
Well, here's the fun fact. Current median U.S. rent, according to Zillow, is $1,600 a month. That's like the average. And then you got
rent.
Yeah.
Rent.
What about mortgage?
Yeah, I feel like that goes
it goes
either
up
way.
probably. Either way, but
My
it
mortgage
depends.
is not.
Not bad.
It's not bad at all.
That's good. Did you make a really big down payment?
I bought my house in 2008.
Okay.
Well, then,
Did you make a big down payment?
Nope.
No, so you bought it like during a crash?
The pit of the market. is when I
Yeah.
bought it.
Yeah,
so
a lot of people did. You got
you
lucky.
did it at the right time.
You did it at the right time,
It was
yeah.
all the stars aligned for you, you
Yep.
son of a bitch.
So in the 80s.
It's just because I'm jealous. I didn't mean it. It's nothing personal.
So from the 80s to 2017 and 2018, the cost of an undergraduate degree rose by 213% at public schools, adjusting for inflation. So back then, average annual tuition for public college was just $1,490, so $1,500.
Right.
Or in today's dollars, it was still only $3,100.
It's double.
Compared
that,
with today's price tag of $10,000 a year.
Ooh.
Yeah, so
Ooh.
it basically
Ooh.
went from 3,000 to 10,000.
Yeah.
Says private
So-
college tuition's fared a little bit better, so go private.
Yeah.
Says millennials spend more money on entertainment, which is true. I've went on way more like concerts and just spent like way
As
more than I
opposed to
normally
what? As
would
opposed to like
back in the day.
saving or investing, that kind of thing?
Well, yeah. Then
Or
it also goes on to say that millennials save up longer for a house. Like they take longer to buy a house,
right,
so
right.
they save up more. You know what I mean? Because everybody wants to get those cheap. Get it down there cheap.
Yeah.
So, wow.
Oh
All
God,
right, 1970, the average Super Bowl ticket was $91.
guys,
2014, it's 1,200.
guys.
Yeah. So a concert in '69 to Rolling Stones cost about $8.
Wow, I'm so jealous of everyone who saw the Rolling
For
Stones for
$8.
$8.
Yeah.
Ugh.
As much as
Whatever, guys.
so in just 2003 it was as much as 350. And then
Ooh,
10 years later the average price is $624.
ooh,
Yeah.
ooh. Well,
So movie tickets didn't really go up that much. That's the only one
they've
thing.
always been pretty steady.
Yeah, price of movie ticket was $2 or $9 in today's dollars,
Okay.
and as of 2016, the average price is just $8.65.
Okay.
So movies are
Okay.
still affordable.
That's good.
Millennials parents pay more for child care than their parents
Oh,
did.
absolutely.
I feel like that's one of the biggest things people can't like afford.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
And you see so much
It's
like
tough.
living situations. I mean, I
Mhm.
know like older people that have roommates. You know
Right.
what I mean? There's like you either live with family or you live with roommates. Like it's so much harder to be like completely independent.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, yeah.
All
Moving on,
right.
I kind of just threw an article in there.
No, that's good. That was good.
Kind of went in with what you were talking about.
That's good. So yeah, so thank you LinkedIn for telling me what I already knew. I just that the one thing about not having enough houses, I was like, we're way off topic here. So thanks for bringing that back.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, and no matter who you are, whether you're a millennial who doesn't own a home or anyone else on the face of this planet, it's thankful season. And I think some people kind of take that at face value and I'm thankful for this, I'm thankful for that, and thankful for the obvious. But something that I've been trying to practice a little more often is just like perpetual gratefulness, and especially in moments when like I am not grateful right now, like stopping, putting the wall and being like, no, you have to get over the thing that's upsetting you and just continue to be grateful, not necessarily happy. Because
Yeah.
I think a lot of people push if you're happy, if you have a positive attitude, you can still be grateful.
I think it's important to be grateful too because I always try to remind myself like when I'm like I want something that I don't have yet or like
sure,
I've been really practicing like being grateful and being patient
yeah, patient is a tough one.
because I feel like they kind of go hand in hand a little bit. You know what I mean? You got to be grateful for what you got and then like be
Yes,
patient enough to wait on what you want.
exactly.
You know what I mean?
And kind of start to appreciate your struggle. I know
Yeah,
that can be very difficult to
it
do,
is.
but
Especially as you level up, it gets harder, I feel like.
yeah, and just to kind of have that state of mind where you can be like, I will learn something from this.
Right.
Not, the universe is pointing me in this direction or whatever, but making it a point to be like, I'm struggling. I have to let me appreciate what I'm going through. Um, Appreciate everything, like legitimately everything. Now that's gonna be tough to do all the time, but in those moments when you're like, and I know I feel like everyone gets these, is you kind of start zoning out a little bit and whatever is like happening around you. Me specifically, my kids are chattering, and every now and then I catch myself and I'm like, this is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like these little people just BSing around me. They're funny. I taught them how to be funny. It's
Right.
great. So just, appreciate the little
It's funny, my
things.
daughter brought home like her baby book and like
Aw.
baby pictures from her mom's the day, and I was looking through them and I was just like, wow. You know what I
Aw.
mean? Just gotta appreciate and be grateful for everything because things go by so quick.
Right.
Things move so fast, and you don't understand it until like I didn't even realize that, like realize how long it'd been until I seen the pictures. I'm like, wow, 16 years. That
I
seems like
know.
yesterday.
It seems like yesterday, but then you say
Yeah,
it out loud and it's like, 16,
long time.
16 years?
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
yeah. It's gotta be grateful for everything. I
Yeah.
agree. Agree.
Another thing you can kind of, that will help you with being grateful for where you are, what you have, go volunteer, help other people. I mean, I think that's just nice to do. It kind of gives you a
No, it's
sense of
great.
doing a good deed. And at the same time, you can kind of step back and say, I'm pretty lucky
Yeah,
to be on this end of volunteering.
yeah.
And express yourself. Um, I think that is kind of code for like love yourself. Always be you. Like try to stop pleasing everyone else and maybe be happy with being yourself. I know that's tough for a lot of people, but I think it changes as you get older. As a matter of fact, the older you get, it's just like a steadily easier. But I think the sooner you know that and kind of identify it and just stop giving an F,
Yeah, I
the
mean,
more grateful you can be in kind of.
there's a thin line there, though. I feel like
Okay.
you kind of gotta pick and choose what you
I
care
mean, don't
about.
go out nude. That's
Well, yeah.
not like, don't go.
Well, you still gotta like, I don't know. You just, I don't know. Like I used to not like dress up too much because I was like on the DJ life wearing like
Sure.
stupid
Well,
t-shirts
do
and
the things that make you
all
feel
that.
good.
But then here lately, I've been like changing my wardrobe up and dressing up a little bit, and it feels good.
Exactly. That's good.
Cause
That's a good one. That's like an instant,
everything,
easy, like,
yeah, you
mood
everything
booster.
like you go through changes with everything, so you just gotta change as things around you change,
Right.
and
Exactly.
as your situation changes. You can't just stay the same and expect like to upgrade your you
Right.
know what I mean, the
Right.
results. So you gotta, I don't know, just gotta appreciate the change, appreciate the struggle, appreciate everything.
Exactly. So yeah. So there's 8 on that list, but those were kind of the main ones that I wanted to touch on. I think the other one is kind of like what we talked about before, spend time with your loved ones.
Yeah.
Make time for your family cuz that's I mean family, friends, the people that are closest to you. Um, they're your people for a reason. So make time for them.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So yeah, that was my news topics, my interesting topics. So oh gosh. My WTF news of the week. This one
1111 make a wish.
Eric, caption that.
Caption the 1111 statement. Make a wish.
Right.
I wish California was better.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Anyways, y'all suck. Back to this.
Yeah.
All right,
You put me
so
on the spot. What was I supposed to do?
I almost used this topic, by the way, and then I seen
really,
you use it, and I was like, oh man, it's funny. Yeah, I seen it. I was like, wow,
so this is interesting.
it is very interesting.
California is going through some terrible stuff right now, um, and I think in the back of everyone's mind, we're like, how do you stop it? What do you do? So
Yeah.
they're now, I guess, considering paying inmates $1 an hour to fight those forest fires that are happening. So it says about
Hmm.
14,000 firefighters battled, oh God, Mendocino fires. Um, and in that group of 14,000 was 2,000 inmates. So they've already pulled them out. And they're having them fight the fires with the firefighters. It's an interesting concept. What do you guys think? I don't think these guys are. I fear for their safety. They're not trained as firefighters. That is a dangerous thing to be doing. It's interesting to pull a resource like that.
Yeah, I mean, inmates work in general, you know what I mean? So it's like, I don't feel like it's too crazy, but then again, like you said, if they're not being trained, I don't know. You know what I mean? It's like, but now it
They do go
says
through a little training.
they do. It says that they report firefighters have to be a licensed EMT, and they certify them. But
Oh, they get I missed that. They get certified.
well,
to do
no,
it?
no, hold on. Said they firefighters must be a less than EMT, but they typically deny with criminal history. Okay.
Yeah. And violent, violent crime stuff like that.
Yeah, say many critique these programs for putting the inmates in
calling
harm's
it
way.
slave labor.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it
We'd
kind
have
of.
to talk to these people and see what
But
they think.
it says they do volunteer, so
Yeah.
it's like it's almost like they got a choice. It's like, do you want to work in the jail today, or you want to go fight some fires?
Right.
I don't know. I feel
Hang
like
out in the yard.
I feel like I might go fight fires too. I probably would be like, you know what, whatever. I'm gonna go fight
they're
fires.
not keeping any of that money. They're paying them $1 an hour. They're putting it on whatever.
Yeah, commissary, whatever.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, the whole thing for me is like $2 a day. What am I gonna do with that though? I don't feel like
you're in prison, so you're not going to do anything with it.
Well, you're not doing nothing with it, but I don't even feel like it's gonna buy much commissary.
$1 an hour. Sign me up. Oh, Ashley's
Right.
from there.
Oh man.
Okay, what does Ashley say? You got to get people to buy you 20 iPhones and trade them for a house nowadays.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, okay.
We talked about that last week, or I
Nice.
posted it last week.
Nice, that was good.
Yeah. I mean, there's all kinds of hustles putting out fires for $2 a day. Apparently,
I'm sorry to hear that's your hometown. I mean, it's tragic that it's happening at all. But yeah, I was like, really? Inmates, I don't know if I'm more worried for their safety and not doing it right and escaping and causing a whole other calamity, or if California's really onto something with this.
I mean, they're definitely onto something, but I don't know how I feel about it either. It's whatever, though. They volunteer, so I guess, it is what it is.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, and then, let's see here. This is pretty great.
Yeah, tell me about this guy.
This is pretty great. So if you've ever wanted to learn how to win a fight with a bear, who wants to fight that guy?
He looks harmless, but
honestly, except for those
know.
claws and the teeth.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this young gentleman here of just 78 years old got in a fight with a bear. He is going to have to get some rabies shots. This happened in North Carolina. He was outside when a mother bear attacked him, and he just punched the bear. He just punched the bear. He punched it over and over, and this 78-year-old gentleman lived through an attack of a mother bear. By punching the bear. He just punched the bear. So he said she made a charging. I feel like
there should have been a video of this. Like,
who was recording it?
I mean, there must have not. Look, there must have not been any millennials around.
There
Somebody would
was
have
no millennials
Snapchatted
around.
it. Somebody would have Snapchatted it for sure.
This is two.
Or Facebook Lived it.
This is two boomers living in their cabin. They don't want anyone there.
Yeah, somebody should have been there to Snapchat that. I mean, dude, they Snapchat deaths and stuff, but nobody caught this.
Oh my gosh.
Like,
well,
Jesus.
So he may have caught rabies, so it must be true.
Oh man.
But yeah, so he said she made a charging dead run at me. That sucker was eyeball to eyeball with me. Oh my
Squaring
gosh.
up on this bear right now.
I hit her dead on the point of the nose in the first shot, and when I did, she went down and started trying to bite me.
Oh man.
Let's see. She got a hold of me and then shook me a little bit. Then she let go and took a swat at me. Then she took a swat at, and when she took a swat at me, she completely knocked me about 8 feet over on the concrete. Jeez, man. I saw her stand up and rear her paw, and all I seen was a mouthful of teeth. And I knew he was going to be gone. Oh, this is the wife now. Oh my gosh. So I could have been dead. I could have been really cut up bad. But all that punching
Man.
He punched the bear away from him and lived to tell the tale.
Yeah, I'm saying
That is
this
pretty
dude.
great. I'm gonna share this article so you guys can see this guy. He's got his
fist all balled up.
Fist wound up.
He's pretty brave because I don't think my first instinct's gonna be to punch a bear. I just don't think it's gonna be like first.
What is the right first instinct to have if a bear is attacking you?
I mean, I'm probably gonna
play
run.
dead?
I'm probably gonna run. But they say bears are really fast though. Like they can probably catch you. They're so big, so they're probably like just as fast as humans.
Oh, you can carry bear pepper spray.
Oh, there's bear
just
pepper
in case.
Spray. Let's see how fast a bear runs.
Don't climb a tree. They're excellent climbers.
Yes.
But okay, number 4 on how to survive a black bear attack. Number 4 is fight back.
Wow.
It's this list.
That's crazy. I just can't see
From
it.
Art of Manliness says fight that bear back.
Wow. So a polar bear.
Punch it right in the nose.
Polar bear goes 25 miles per hour.
Woo!
Is that faster than a human, I wonder?
That's interesting.
It is interesting. I'm like, I don't know if I can outrun a polar bear.
No. I don't know.
What do you do?
I can't.
Fight back.
I will. Maybe I
Back.
could. I save all of my running for
like
when I'm
extreme
being chased
situations.
by a bear.
Right.
So okay,
I'm
we can
not...
outrun them. Look, the average speed, the maximum speed of a human is 28 miles an hour.
Average human.
Maximum human speed.
Hold on, what's a grizzly bear?
That was good.
Grizzly bear can run up to 50 yards in 3 seconds or up to 40 miles an hour. Just kidding. That was polar bear's slow.
Yeah. Yeah. You can get in a fight with a polar bear.
You're good with a polar bear.
Punch
you can
them
outrun.
back.
Yeah, he's slow.
That is great.
Grizzly bear, you're done. There's no getting away.
Freaking great.
Faster than a racehorse for a short distances.
Wow.
And faster than any human.
Would be my
uphill
guess.
or downhill.
Yeah.
Running away will only encourage the bear to chase you.
Yeah. Oh God. Okay.
It's
so
like the dog,
back?
though. Yeah,
Fight
I guess you just got to fight back and hope for the best.
Punch it right in the nose.
Oh man. See, like the country folk that carry knives and stuff, they're good in these situations.
Yeah.
You're just gonna if I had a knife on me, the bear's getting stabbed.
Yeah, it'll be a stab punch.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's going down.
That's fair. Yeah, so that's all I got for you guys tonight. But we have, I think we have two captions, 2 more that Eric sent us.
We got a couple of them.
That's not it.
Oh man, this guy.
Oh my gosh! And this is a picture of you.
I don't know. I don't remember who it's a picture of.
Is that the beautiful hair you were telling us about?
No, that is a wig.
See, what had happened was
when the drugs are real good.
when
oh gosh.
When cheap cigarettes go wrong.
When cheap cigarettes go wrong. I was thinking of the quit smoking commercials.
Right. This is your brain. This is your brain smoking.
Oh yeah, this is your
Any
face
questions?
on cigarettes. That's good.
Right.
That's good.
I can't believe they didn't cast me for Fear and Loathing.
Oh damn, that's really good.
Oh good.
Put that cigarette out, Johnny.
Oh my god.
That gets laughs.
What? Oh, that's great.
I haven't slept in 3 days.
What
Ready
is
for the next
that?
one?
The transformation is almost done. He kind of looks like a girl, dude. It's like.
Let's see if E.T. and My Little Pony had a baby.
It's pretty good.
Good.
It's a good one. It's a good one. Miss Piggy's long lost son.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's all I got.
Yeah,
That was good though.
that was a good little
We're on a
run.
roll for a
We had
minute.
we had a good little run on that one.
That was last one.
Oh lord.
I'm
That dog is
happening
living
here?
his best life.
Yep.
Yeah,
YOLO. I'm
chilling with the homies.
so fancy. Wait a second. Why is there a barbecue grill on the back of it? Did you notice that? Where the lid for the toilet would usually be? That's a barbecue grill.
That is correct.
Golden Retriever.
Yeah, right.
Nice.
Because sometimes you just want to grill some shit.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I got this at a Master P auction.
For the master multitasker.
Yeah.
The crapper for royalty.
I'm trying to take some more things in.
It's a whole new meaning to golden nuggets.
Oh, God.
Yeah. The golden ticket.
That's all I got. I can't.
That's it for the night?
Yeah, I think that's it. So,
My
yeah.
goodness.
Another episode has came and gone. Don't forget, guys, we got the local business spotlight we're about to start up. So anybody out there that owns a local business, even if it's like selling candles or whatever, it doesn't matter.
I really thought you were going to say selling candy.
Yeah, candy, whatever. We want to hear from you guys. Share us with everybody. As usual, iTunes, subscribe. Google,
YouTube,
subscribe.
Google.
We're trying to get our numbers up. Help us out. And we'll see you next week.
Oh, send us your events too. Bye. Have a good week.
Yeah. Slid that one in there real quick.